Stacy. It has been a long time since I've talked to you, and my apologies for my absence, but been very busy, a lot going on right now. Went back to work in July, just have a lot of stuff going on, but it's all good stuff. So I just wanted to show you guys a professional makeup job today. I'm not gonna actually show you how to do it, but I'm gonna tell you what I use because it's really, really simple. So I'm actually coming to you from my new apartment in Scottsdale. You can probably see the background is completely different. This is kind of an extra room, and I've made this side that you can't see my makeup station. This side is my office. So you can see up there I've got my oath of a pharmacist, I've got my BCACP license or certificate, I've got something else. Oh, my ACCP certificate, and then I have my diploma back there in the corner, you can see that. So this is my business, my office, and then this is my makeup station. So it's a pretty cool setup. I'm not completely done with it yet, but when I get a chance to finally finish it up, I will definitely show you and give you a tour and everything. So on to the makeup. Today for my foundation, I used the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte in the shade 102 Shell Beige. This has been a favorite for a while for me. It's drugstore, it's cheap, but the quality is that of a high-end. It is amazing. If you like matte finishes, which I personally do, because I have combination skin, so I'm not really a huge dewy fan. I mean, I like it in the summer a little bit, but I'm really a matte girl, and this is great. For my powder, as usual, I use my Holy Grail, which is MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. I am now somewhere between light plus and medium because I'm losing my tan, but that is okay. I used light plus today. So, and then, let's see. Oh, I almost forgot to show you my concealer, which I've shown you a gajillion times, but the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in the color NW20. I used underneath my eyes, and I also used, it can be used as a primer as well underneath your eyeshadow. So I used this, buffed it out with my Sigma F86 brush. This brush fits right there, it's perfect. And I buffed my foundation out with a Sigma F80, which is a flat top kabuki. Wonderful. The next step was I used one of my favorite paint pots from MAC called Vintage Selection. Looks like this. It's kind of a champagne-y gold color. It looks amazing on everyone. It used to be limited edition, and then I found it randomly at a MAC store on the rack with all the normal stuff, and found out that they made it permanent. So that was a very happy day for me. After that, in the crease, I used the Tartelette palette, which is all mattes. I used this color called Force of Nature from the Tartelette palette right there as a transition color in the crease. Next step, okay, let me show you the brushes I use real quick. So I use the Morphe M433 brush to do my crease. This is pretty much the same thing as a MAC 220, what is it? Really, Stacy? Jeez. Oh, 217, duh. MAC 217 brush, basically. And then for the next step, I think I used the same brush. I used Espresso from MAC, which is this little bit of a darker brown matte color to deepen the crease a little bit. And then for some reason, I was just being pulled to this color today. It's called Twinks, and it's by MAC. It's a warm toned, almost has a slight purpley burgundy undertone, but it is kind of a frost color, but it's a warm toned brown. And it looks like this, and it is absolutely beautiful. So I use this on my lid today. I usually use a MAC 239 brush, but it's in my purse right now because I took it with me one day. So I ended up using this MAC 242 brush instead. It's a synthetic flat shader brush, so it can be used for really for anything, but it's especially good with creams. You could have applied a paint pot with it. That's what synthetic brushes are very good for. So yeah, I applied this to the lid, as you can see here, and then I just took this same Morphe M, not this one, sorry, where did it go? This Morphe M433 brush, and then I blended the top of that out to just kind of make a soft gradient going up, so there's not too harsh of a line. And then, as usual, I used Blanc Type by MAC for my brow highlight, which looks just like this. And you can see I hit pan on it because I use it all the time. It's my holy grail brow highlight. And for that, I use what I always use, which is this little Sephora must-have powder shadow brush. It just works perfectly for me. Then for the cheeks, well, actually, let me back it up. Mascara, I used a longtime favorite, They're Real by Benefit. Still a favorite, still amazing. If you guys haven't seen the brush for this, it's very cool. It's a synthetic brush, but it also has a little spiky round thing on the end, so you can get into the inner corners and kind of get rid of the clumps as you go. And then as an eyeliner, I just used a brown, nothing special underneath. And then onto the cheeks, I used one of my favorite blushes. I got a sample of this in, I believe it was a Birchbox, like a year and a half ago. And that sample lasted me a long time because I kept it in my purse and I would use it whenever I didn't have time to do my makeup and I was just running out the door. So I used Hot Mama for quite a while, and then I decided to purchase it because it is beautiful. Can you guys see that? Hope it's focusing. I don't feel like it ever does it justice. But it has a really pretty kind of golden sheen to it. It's like a peachy color with a golden sheen. And then to top it off for a highlight, I used Jaclyn Hill's Shimmering Skin Perfector in Champagne Pop for my highlight. It looks like this. It is beautiful. So you basically just take, let's see, I use this, it's called a tapered highlighter brush, F35 by Sigma. You just take a little bit of it and then you just put it right there on your cheekbones. And then I take the brush that I used for my blush, which was this MAC 168 brush, and then I just kind of blend it out. You don't want too harsh of a line. But I put it on the tops of my cheekbones, a tiny bit on the end of the nose, and then right above the Cupid's bow. Not too much, just a little bit. So I did that. And then, let's see, lips. You can go either way. Professionally, you could do a bold red. My lip liner is more of a bold red. It's a Revlon Color Stay in red. But the lipstick is actually kind of a medium to sheer. It's called L'Oreal Blazing Lava, and it's a colorish lipstick, but it almost looks like a fiery, shimmery red. It's got that same kind of golden shimmer in it that the Hot Mama blush does, but it's just so pretty, and it's really shiny too. And it's not too bold and over the top. You could also just go with the nude, whatever nude you're comfortable with for this look. It's really just a personal preference. So I believe that is it, my loves. Just looking around to make sure I didn't leave anything out. Yeah, that's it. You guys have a safe and awesome Halloween and Halloween weekend. Be safe, designated driver, okay? And I will see you in my next video. Bye.